that information is still sketchy to me. Someone sent me a picture from a link from a Facebook post. I can't verify it. Okay, but as soon as I get that information, I'll let you know. I want to say good morning to Razak Olaigbe, producer extraordinaire for the Fintex show. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kofi. How are you doing?
I'm as good as fine wine. What are you better than?
Hey, I'm better than gold. I'm gold.
Today's headline, look at BBC CNN, the price of gold is going up. Oh.
Yes, I'm better than gold. I am better than gold.
That's fantastic. All right, so yes, this is a Fintex show. I can see Kofi's voice here. So I did it on purpose on the script. But anyway, let's talk about banks, and ATMs. It's a big issue. It's been a topic for some time, especially from the days of Naira swap, and now we have all these POS and all that. The debate is still on. But does a bank make profit from deploying the ATMs? Not ATM machine, ATMs. I used to say ATM machine before. Does the bank make any profit from deploying ATM? What we call automated teller machines. I remember when I one of those days I traveled. I happened to have traveled somewhere, and I saw ATMs everywhere, and we didn't have ATMs in Nigeria. And I was like, why do we have ATMs in this country? And of course, what the bank said at the time was that it wasn't safe. You can put it, there, and people steal the money. Remember, there was a time we didn't have ATMs. The banks were afraid to. And I went to one country and I saw ATMs even in the middle of a park. Just on the roadside, you see ATM. Nobody's there. Banks were afraid, but thankfully, we were able to move past that. So, do they make profit from these ATMs at all? Do you have an answer? I'm asking you listening to us this morning. Do the banks make profit from deploying automated teller machines or ATMs? What do you think? Please call us right now, 080. You can call us on WhatsApp or send a WhatsApp message, 080-9597-5805. 080-9597-5805. And let's talk. You can also call 0201-2770-993, 0201-277-0993, and 0201-465-7190. I'm Kofi Bartels. I'm sitting in for Femi Obong-Daniels, and of course here with Razak Olaigbe, our guest and producer. This is the Fintex Show. We talk about financial technology and non-oil exports. In the meantime, Tokpe Dare, Nigeria's leading ATM sales and management expert. You have heard of him before. It says he's a man who sold the most ATMs in Nigeria. Can you believe it? He sold the most ATMs in Nigeria. People are just thinking of crazy ideas. Oh my God. Tokpe Dare sold the most ATMs in Nigeria.
That's correct.
That's some good history right there. Tokpe, good morning to you.
Tokpe, if you are listening, good morning.
Good morning. They said you sold the most ATMs. So how did you do it?
I didn't tell him I'll be doing this morning. I didn't tell him so.
All right. Interesting. So he said something. What did he say? High costs of capital expenditure, CapEx, on ATMs is a reason banks cannot profit from deploying the ATMs. So that's a bit of an expo there for you. Now, in the same vein, one of the leading bank CEOs who asked not to be named told our producer, but you tell me the name of it.
I will.
He said, and I quote, banks do not make money from ATMs. I know this is hard to understand, but it is true. It is not possible to make money from ATMs because it is uneconomical to serve the people using the ATMs. End of quote. Believe it or not, that's the bank CEO. Now, Razak, you've interacted with these industry stakeholders, some of whom we've mentioned here. But if anyone had told me that banks do not make profit from ATMs years ago, I would not have believed. Though now I believe it. Do you believe it, Razak?
I did not.
I also did not until I saw the information you saw as well.
But now I do. From my interaction with some of these stakeholders, particularly Tokpe, now called TD, the capital expenditure of ATM is so high. And if you take all of that into consideration, it's not likely any bank will make profit from deploying them. Let me give you context.
Yeah.
Now, if you need to deploy an ATM, you must first buy an ATM.
Mm-hmm.
You must buy it. That initial capital outlay.
That's the bank.
Yes.
Buy the ATM.
The initial capital outlay is huge.
How much are we looking at here?
One ATM, last time I checked, is about $8,500.
One.
One.
All those ones that sometimes don't work.
No, that's the least.
I'm saying that's even the least.
Yes.
That the ATM that you see sometimes will not be working.
I will tell you why it doesn't work.
They spent that money and they left it to spoil.
It's not the machine that was.
They did not service it and they allowed it to be there. People go and then they say this ATM is not functioning. So they have that, they spend that money and they leave the ATMs to go back.
Okay, now in context, Kofi.
Wow.
Now, just buying an ATM, these are things that must happen. One, you must buy it, you must install it, then you must test it. Now, listen to this. You need cash.
Mm-hmm.
You need security.
Mm-hmm.
You need cash in transit management.
Mm-hmm.
You need power.
Mm-hmm. Cash, security, cash in transit management.
Yes, power.
Mm-hmm.
Diesel generator.
Mm-hmm.
You need to pay rent if you don't own the land where the machine is located.
Mm-hmm.
Then you need to constantly get cash into it. You need counting machine. You need sorter. Counting machine will not
all
sort.
these things not inside the ATM.
No. These are that extra stuff. It's like
part of that big box. Don't they have those things?
No, it's like buying iPhone, for instance.
Doesn't the machine have those automatically, that thing that you help?
You must feed cash into the machine, and a sorter will now sort ATM fit machine.
A human being?
No. It's a machine.
Okay.
It's another machine that will get you. It will now sort ATM fit notes that will go into the ATM. Now, for instance, if you don't own the cash, you need to get the cash. Mind you, cash is expensive. So when you get the cash, what do you do? What do you do first? You count it. So you need a machine.
You need internet technology.
You need a machine, a counting machine to do that for you.
How much is a counting machine?
The last time I checked, a counting machine.
Ordinary counting machine.
It's expensive. I think one is around maybe 50K or 100K.
Is that expensive for $1 trillion?
No, that is a small one. If you buy a bigger one, it's more expensive.
Razak,
yep.
These things you are saying to me annoy me. I'm here just trying to hold myself. You're telling me that what is meant to be an investment for a commercial bank, some of these banks do nothing than sell jam forms and WAEC forms.
They do more than that.
Some, not all.
I'm not speaking for the banks.
Not all. Not all. I know the major ones. I know they are trying. Shout out to Lumelu, Jimovia, Ig. Shout out to Otella who's joined the game. But back in the day, I remember my old man, the late Mr. CJ Bartels, used to complain and says the banks ought to be doing more. Then the days of selling jam forms, he was mad. He would become mad. Why are they doing more? There's a lot more that banks do, and then come in and sell jam form. And he had a problem with that.
They do more.
And I'm saying they do more. But there are some banks that do not go out to do more. All right? Sitting at home, sitting back, waiting for customers, just to deposit money alone is being lazy. It's being lazy. And we have to call it what it is. I don't think, I'm a novice here, whereas like you educate me. I don't think that, and there are some banks that are trying, but other banks have not covered themselves in glory. I don't think in a competitive environment where you're offering services to people whom you're competing with against other banks, that having functioning ATMs is, it's an investment.
It's expensive.
It's expensive, yes. But how are the other banks around the world, even in smaller countries, doing it?
No, you see, if you compare our environment, the outside environment, you'll be doing a disservice to the banks. For instance,
you talk about diesel and all those
yes.
things. Let's assume
security.
Let's assume that these banks keep the ATMs only in their premises. Like I know one bank, I think I saw they have an ATM just I think at the entrance of one fast food. Just built something there. Yesterday I saw it, I was like, wow. But just say I assume they put it in just their banking premises. Don't these banking premises have 247 electricity?
Security.
Don't they have security there?
They do.
Maintain it in your premises now.
But other banks deploy ATMs outside the environment.
Let's just start with
Off-site environment.
Let's start
Off-site.
with on-site. I like the way you put on-site.
Mm.
Let's start with on-site.
On-site.
Is this on an investment?
It is.
To provide services to your...
It is.
What is the impact? What is the effect on the economy of Nigerians piling themselves into banking halls just to withdraw money?
I think right now, deploying ATM is not profitable. Do you know why?
Compared to what do you call it again? POS. When Nigerians have to pay for their money. Deploying the ATM is not profitable because Nigerians don't have to pay for their money. I mean, we pay ATM fee.
Yes.
But charging people 200 naira for every 5,000 naira, that's not what we don't do. Okay? And now people are doing it and making a lot of money with it.
Yeah.
Sir, should the ATM be seen as a profit-making venture or a service you render to keep your customers? We put our money in the banks. We put our money in the banks.
Right now,
you are meant to sit down. You are meant to sit down. Apart from giving loans and taking huge interest, you are meant to sit down to think productively.
Yes.
How can I power the economy? How can I use this money to trade, for business, for whatever it is, to ensure that I multiply this money? How much interest has your bank giving you? Your savings account.
My bank?
The other day let me show you, sir. Let me show you. Where's that phone? One of my phones here is down. I saw 1 naira something kobo. Credit. What is that? What is that?
Interest.
What is that?
Interest.
What is the interest rate in Nigeria today? If I'm putting my money in your bank, pay me that interest rate now. Pay me that interest, or pay me half of it. The interest rate in Nigeria is almost 30%. How much are the banks giving Nigerians to put their money in the bank?
I think most Nigerian bank customers don't really understand how the bank operates.
How much?
Because if you do, you will not save your money. You won't. Because saving your money doesn't earn you anything. It doesn't. It does not. It does not. So we need to be, you have to be smart about how you spend, how you use your money.
Sir,
otherwise,
the question I have for you, now I'm going to throw it on you. No, because you're here for the banks. Should the ATM be seen as a money-making venture or as a service? You offer services to ensure that people will rather come to your bank because of convenience. When they rather come to your bank, you get more customers. When you get more customers, you get volume, you can make more profit. Not to make profit from that ATM.
Okay, contest.
So it's an investment.
Hold on, contest. I think in maybe 1999, year 2000.
Yeah.
The company is dead now, so I can mention the company's name.
It's a mercantile bank.
ATMC.
Oh, okay.
Automated Teller Machine Consortium.
Okay.
Was formed by, I think, 8 banks and supported by the CBN to roll out off-site ATMs. Places where the banks did not have.
Like some churches,
yes.
some churches have
ATMs, restaurants, everywhere. But you know why that company died? Because the bank refused to hand over their ATMs to that company.
Okay, why did they need the banks to hand the ATMs over to them?
The CBN ordered them. That company was the biggest independent ATM deployer, IAD, in Nigeria then.
Would it have made sense for the banks to hand the ATMs over to them?
CBN ordered you. Only few banks obeyed, others didn't obey. And this company could not afford to buy ATMs, so it needs to operate those ATMs off-site. But it couldn't.
Maybe it wasn't a good idea. That's what the banks didn't support it.
But the banks established this company. Yes.
The banks established the company.
Yes, now. The bank established this company. But the banks competed with that company, and that company died.
Okay, Razak, I want to ask.
Why? No.
Yeah.
So why? So if the ATM is not a profit center, why didn't the banks hand over their ATMs to that customer, to that bank, to that company?
They're making money of it.
If it's a service center, why is it not working now? Why are the ATMs empty right now? So where are we?
I mean, I want to concede. Or admit without conceding. Let me say, That indeed, I mean, banks also, any establishment, you need to look at your bottom line. You need to look at the cost of operation, your operational expenditure, let me say, the OPEX, and then look at how you can reduce and all those cut here. So if the cost of running an ATM, rendering this service, to the customers is high, then I'm not saying that, of course, they should just go and be spending anyhow, but I mean, purely as a profit-making venture, as a profit-making exercise, because making profit. Therefore, I don't think that is. It should be seen as an investment. Okay, but I want to ask a question.
Okay,
the countries, especially the smaller, less wealthy countries to Nigeria, that have working ATMs, banks say, what do they eat? What do they drink? Is it something in their water? No, but this is a question. Is it something in their water?
It's a different story entirely.
Tell me, we have time.
I think maybe in the 90s or 80s, or my partners, we were in Kenya, and we were eating at a eatery. And one lady
I'm sure there was no pepper in that food.
One lady walked up to us and said, "Do we need credit?" So our friends who is a citizen said, "No, they are not Kenyan." So it's not said that lady is from a bank, that it needs to give out loans in Kenya. They want to give us loan. So these are guys who are here to do business. Okay, do you have where is your office so I can come? Let's say I can help you to. Do we have that in Nigeria? So that we must look at from that perspective. How many banks have approached a startup like, hey, come, let's grow with you?
I mean,
maybe you should start from there.
Because the interest rate, if you accept you have money to burn, doesn't make any sense to go for a bank loan to fund your business now. I mean, today's front page of Vanguard. We even have time. The same people can't pay their debts, businesses.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not surprising. You didn't need a babalao to foresee this.
Taking a bank loan to run your business is suicidal.
But in the midst of these, cost of the interest rate, we are almost at 30% in Nigeria. Wow, almost at 30%.
That is why most startups now source
VCs
funding from different sources.
You
can't approach a bank. Yes, friends.
So
angel investors.
But this is a time when, of course, people are taking little loans here and there, payday loans, but this is a time when the banks are making record profit, right? Some in trillions of naira. So business is good
for them, but not for the economy. Not for the
so I asked, why, how, what are the people and the banks in the countries where they have working ATMs? What are they drinking?
Perspective.
Okay, how do you mean?
They see you and I differently. I just give an example in Kenya. The lady saw us as not as a money depositing customer, but as a
business partner, maybe.
Yes, that we can grow together. Let's help you to grow your business. If we give you some money, we can come out with you, help you structure your business so that you can grow with us. When you grow, you can become. But our banks here don't operate that way.
But there's one bank. The people who are covered by this Vanguard headline, I feel for these businesses who can't pay back their loans. There's one bank, I think they'll just be waiting for you to miss a payment, and your property that you use as collateral is gone. You know the bank.
You can restructure.
No. You know what I'm saying?
You can walk in and show your loan.
They I don't know if I know they are notorious for taking people's collateral property.
You can
and selling it.
Get a good lawyer
for next to nothing
and go talk to them. You can destroy. They can't do that. They can't take out your business.
Okay, I'm talking collateral.
You see, there's nothing you cannot negotiate. We can negotiate it.
Okay, all right. So you're saying? Are you therefore saying that we don't have any reason? We need to change the banks here. Need to change the perspective in order to walk back from this, or we can't afford to keep ATMs running.
Kofi, without the bank customers, can the bank function?
Let's take some calls. 020127. It can't. 020127709993. I want to say again, I'm not an expert in banking. It's just my rant as a customer. As a customer. A message here sent in by Timina Weaya. You says Kofi, you'll agree with me that confidence and trust is sometimes built slowly and can't be forced on. Oh, this is not getting what we're talking about. Sorry about that. Timmy, thank you so much. I just thought it was. We want to speak to Razak and tell him your mind. 99.3, your name, location, and contribution, please.
Hello, Kofi. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to your guest. My name is Sunday, calling from Zia.
Oh, welcome,
Good morning, sir.
God bless you for this. For this topic. I'm telling you,
Razak.
the little money that I have in the bank, could you believe whether taxation is what I should call it, a lot, this and that, before I know that money has, been reducted. 2,000 naira has been reduced. Then I now say, what is the interest that these people are giving? And how do I save money at home? Because it's not safe. Anything can happen. This is the only place that people have hope. Oh, if I take my money to the bank, it's safe. At any given time, I can go there and make use of my money as I want. Even when you get to the bank, you want to withdraw 40,000, they cannot allow it. They cannot. So I don't know what is happening in this country. Thank you.
Right.
That's my take.
Thank you, sir. All right. Terry in the Kota says banks just want to make money without necessarily offering worthwhile incentives to customers. And yes, definitely no pepper in that food, the Kenyan food. Terry, thank you. You must have been to maybe they give him some ugali. Yeah. This one says Nigerian banking is a scam now. It's a scam now. Too much of charges, especially mentions his bank. Yeah, I didn't say that, but anyway. Someone says, imagine what someone is charging for a room self-contained in Lausa. This one needs to go to jail for extortion. How much are they charging? Please permit me to digress. Self-contained. House rent 1 million. Agreement 240,000. Caution 200,000. Utility 250,000. Maintenance 150. Agency 240. Okay. Let's read one last one here. Let me see. Someone says, okay, this is not what we're talking about, so sorry. Razak, please permit me to take another call. Last one. 99.3.
Good morning, Kofi Bato.
Yes, Pastor Ladipo. Good morning.
This is Pastor Ladipo calling from Morele in Sarigom. I want to ask again. This is expensive to maintain ATM machines. So what is the essence of deducting card maintenance? You are the one, before you collect that debit card, you will pay for it. The bank will deduct. So after the deduction for collecting that card, now the card is received. They will not be deducting again. They call it card maintenance. Are they the one helping me to keep the card?
All right.
I don't understand. Is that
Thank
what
you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, Razak, what are the alternatives? I mean, banks don't make profit from the ATMs, and that's the reason they're empty very quickly. What are the alternatives? What can we do?
You can transfer. POS is there.
Mm-hmm.
Point of sales machine is there. If you need cash, POS.
POS thing is an economic crime. You have to pay for your money. Which country, Razak, tell me, do people pay for currency?
Nigeria.
How's that normal? I don't know. Razak, make it make sense. How's that normal? Oh, so who is profiting off this then?
Few Nigerians.
Anyway, so you can do online. We know what you know the alternatives.
Yes, now transfer online.
Transfer.
Go to the counter.
We've been doing it.
Yes, now. Or go to the POS machine.
All right. Smart money moves. Before we go, we have 3 smart money moves for you today. Razak put this together. I have to give me credit. Value conscious spending.
That is avoid impulsive buying. Impulsive buying.
All right.
Yeah.
Use tools that transfer funds to savings or investment accounts.
Yes. You can have standing order that at this particular point in time, every month, transfer social amount to this account, to this investment, to this savings.
That's great.
Yeah.
Create a no spending day.
Yes. If you can do that, for instance, I have a
5-star restaurant. Ever tried eating with just one chopstick? When you go on a business trip, do you fly in a plane with one wing? Ever tried clapping with only one hand? Or playing a game of tennis alone? We know your answer is a no, because you know it takes two to tango. So, why not choose a partner that's equipped to complement you?
Get Value Alliance Asset Management Solutions today, and let's grow lasting wealth together.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.